Hello everyone, we're here for WOR F1 2021 console and we're for tier 6 round 2 in season 14. We're in USA. Coda, I am your main commentator, yes. Joined alongside me of Omi, who hopefully is here.
Yep. Hello everyone. So, USA, a very wide circuit, so lots of chances for overtaking. So hopefully we're going to get an epic race today.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be as good as it was last week out in Brazil, where we had Max winning the Austrian and the Aston Martin winning it out, as well as Owen taking the gamble and going for an extra stop, which in the end didn't exactly work out for him. He couldn't bring up his lead, but he still got P3 in the end. But we are here in Coda Circuit of the Americas, also known as Texas, as most people would call it, for 28 laps, 5.513 kilometers, one of the longest circuits on calendars. I think it's the 5th or 6th longest, something like that. I can't remember exactly. 20 corners, 11 to the left and 9 to the right. You've also got that tight and twisty sector 1. To navigate, which can completely ruin your tyres. I mean, are you still there?
Yep. Yeah. So I think we have 20 drivers now in the lobby.
Yeah, we do. So we're gonna get going soon. I know I've just interrupted you there, but I'm going to continue on of what I was saying with the starts. Charles Leclerc still holding the lap record from 2019 with a 36.169. Many drivers might be able to beat it today, you never know yet, but you've also got C4 to C2 tyre compounds, and anyone in stream who wants to know the pit loss, it's 18 seconds. So we're going to get going shortly. And hopefully it'll be a good one. 18 minutes of qualifying, and hopefully we've no issues.
Yep, and 28 laps.
Yeah, 28 laps. You need to be careful of sector 1 though, because that completely ruins your tyres for the rest of the lap, so you want to make sure you manage your tyre temperatures well. Hopefully they've put it to midday. It's meant to be midday, I've been told. But we've already got 9 viewers in the stream. Welcome all. Hopefully it's been sent out as well, but we're into qualifying. I think, is it just me or this looks like realistic?
Might be.
Hopefully. It's been set to midday. I have been told it is set to midday, so we are fine. Who is going to be first out on track? Weather report showing all dry, that is good for us. I know you had some win in the league that I will not speak of. But who is first out? That's going to be in that. The reserve driver is actually not going to be him, as a Haas and an Alfa Romeo have been able to go out on track before him. Who are they? Joseph, and I think, if I'm right, it would be Alta.
Yep, so the drivers will be warming up their tyres on this outlap and then going for a push as they all come out onto the racetrack of the Circuit of the Americas. quite a few things you can actually call this place to describe it.
Yeah, Coda, Circle of the Americas, Texas, Dallas as well. There's many things. Too many. But yeah, we're on track now for the start. And the first one to set a lap, it should, if I'm right, be Titan. So we will go on board through all 20 corners with him, as long as he doesn't invalidate. And yeah, but before we get into that, your standings after round one, it's basically whatever the results were from last week space. The other thing was Jizz, he got knocked down to P9 after a 10-second time penalty. But other than that, it's Ferrari leading the way in constructors with Aston Martin P2 and Haas in P3. 10 points separating P1 to P3, but that doesn't matter because you've still got the rest of the season to go. As we go on board now, going through turns 2, 3. Actually, I need to get track map up. Could be smart. So you can take us on board for now. But yeah, going through turns 9 and down towards the back straight and then towards sector 2, making sure he gets his braking point right on the curb slightly at the apex, but DRS to be open now and ERS being used all the way down the long back straight. And if you have it on a stick, you can be completely blinded, so that's why it's had to be set to midday here. But going through turns 12 and 13 and towards 14 as well, we've seen many different overtakes, as well as that last lap battle in esports where in the end it was Jörn Uppmeer to take the win, getting the overtake done just about here to hold on to the win, as Barry Moorman lost 3 places, but Titan, he is spun wide. So we'll quickly jump on board with Joseph. He hasn't invalidated his lap time and he's still holding on through that long right-hander, 16, 17 and 18, and then towards 20 now, getting on the brakes. No brake marker boards there. It's just opposite instinct, but he goes to the top for now. It's a 34, 7, 3, 5. Who else is going to beat him? But it's in that. So 34, 495. So he's got in well as Biban goes P2 for now as Jack. First time we're seeing him this season, as he missed out in Brazil with a 640. As Wolf wasn't expecting that, a 411 straight out the bat. So these times are coming on quick.
Yep, they'll be going even faster as we get more into the session.
33.7. 33.8's being set. We're already into the 33s. As I think that's Evo now starting his lap. One of the Ferraris is next. It's not him, it's Rocco. Through 19 and 20, can he get a good time and not invalidate? Dropping the third for the final corner. Come on, the final. And he goes 34.8, slowest of the time so far that have actually been
he looked
set.
a bit wide.
It's
He
hard
looked a
to,
bit
that's
wide through
not
19.
a good lap for now. Oh, did he? Alright, that would be why. Sam's into the pit lane, just having to keep an eye on who's actually on laps. As a couple of things happening here. You've got, well, in Coda, you've got, what else has happened? That infamous sunset photo that was taken in, I think that might have been FP2 last season of Charizard with the Texas flag and the tower in the background, all at sunset. That, you can't lie, that photo did look absolutely amazing compared to quite a lot of the other ones. that were
Yep,
taken.
trolley slots into ninth, was wide though out of turn 20, the final corner, which cost him a lot, but he's into ninth for now.
Yes, Evo has invalidated his lap time, but where would he have gone? He would have gone into P10 if he didn't invalidate that one. As well as Alex going through 18 in towards 19, dropping it down to 5th. Can he keep this lap going? As he comes running the final corner, it's going to be a 34.3, putting him up P3 already. What a lap you can get just on your first lap as well, already up to P3. Max finishing off as well, he goes top of the table already with a 33.2. 8. We were expecting that after him winning out last time. But yeah,
Yep.
hopefully we'll have a good race on our hands.
By quite a margin as well, to the top.
Yeah, actually almost 5/10, isn't it?
Yep.
Just trying to remember what other things have happened in Coda in the past. You've got the battle down towards turn 12 between Lewis and Max. I think it was 2017. Lewis got his 3rd title? No, 4th. If I'm right.
Yeah,
He got his...
also,
What were we going to say? Sorry. I don't know what you want to say.
yeah, I think also Vettel might have had a crash in 2019 as Lewis having a spin.
Yeah,
on his
down
flying
in
lap.
sector 1 towards the end of it, and his suspension broke.
Yep.
Then you've also got 2018 Kimmy's final win after a very long stint of not being able to win in going all the way back to his Lotus days back in 2012, I think it was, that he last won, or 2014. One of those two, can't remember. But it ended his long streak of no wins, but then he moved on towards Alfa Romeo, ended his career there.
Yep, 2015 I think was also a wet race, and I think Rosberg and Hamilton got very close at turn number 1. And
Yeah.
it might have been the cool down room incident as well.
Oh
if you
yeah, the
remember that.
hat being thrown. I'm pretty sure that was 2016 though. I remember seeing on the board it says 2016. Don't remember.
Yeah, probably one of those years.
Imagine it was 2014 and we're both wrong. Yeah, who is on a lap at the moment? Summers. Want to take us on a lap with him?
Let me just get him up. Yep, Sam in 20th currently with no laps, but he's gonna try and change that and put up a lap as he makes his way through turn number 10 and towards turn number 11. A late braking zone, just braking, and then on the power, then you're gonna be opening the DRS. There's just a few cars ahead of him which are already out of the way as he now heads down towards turn number 12. Let's see, where does he position his car? He's gonna keep it to the outside. I think there might have been a position change somewhere near the top. Someone just popped up. Unsure who it was. As we head into 13 and 14 now with Sam. And pushing as he goes. Uses a wider line which gives him a which gives him the better exit as Sim Barrows goes up into second position, as well as Sam now makes his way down towards turn number 19 near the corner, where you kind of want to carry the momentum as well. And now you head towards the final corner, turn number 20, which completes the 5.5 kilometers of the Circuit of the Americas. He slots into third. Sorry, not third,
Yeah.
10th.
Sorting in a third. Yeah, that sounds right when he's P10.
I'm unsure where I got third from.
Where Cam was. Maybe. No. But yeah, more drivers either finishing their laps off or just starting theirs, or even heading it back into the pit lane. But just looked up while we were commentating over that lap. It was 2015. They had that infamous hat throw incident. Also down at turn 1. Where got a little bit spicy, I'd say, in the cooldown room. The other incident, I think in the end Lewis won, threw the hat over to, oh actually never mind, before we get into that, that is a retirement on track.
Might have been a crash, I'm unsure.
No, that looks like it, no, hang on, sorry, it's just someone was actually a crash. That was at turn 10 if I'm right. But anyway, like I was saying, that infamous incident between the pair of them, ended on turn 1 and then threw the hat over for him and he threw it straight back. So he was a little bit pissed. But yeah, who else is on that? Max in improving by 4/10 of a second there. 32.866 now. Already 8/10 clear. That was
under 4
Jay.
minutes. Yep, under 4 minutes and 30 seconds of the session to go now. It looks like Max is unstoppable for now, but I'm not going to say anything because I always say that and then someone just comes and beats him.
Oh,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, you are the definition of common to discuss.
Let's see if anything like that happens, as the drivers will be heading back in, change of tyres, and they're going for one last push to see where they will start the race. Cam currently on outlap.
Yeah, drivers either starting the laps, or actually most of them are, I think, in the pits still for now, as Pippin is running the final corner. That's actually an outlap. That's not a proper lap. Still don't like the fact that it shows that they're not an outlap when they are. Is it just me that it gets really annoying when you think someone's in a lap coming up to the line, but it's only starting?
Yep. I usually just look at the ERS, and that kind of tells me because when I joined him, it actually said 100, so I kind of knew.
Yeah.
That would be easier.
My way of looking at it is look at the fuel. If it's not blinking red, or if it's literally just solid red, you can tell that they've just come out of the pits. And are going to start their lap, as Joseph has already invalidated this lap, meaning his qualifying is over, I think, unless he goes again on the next lap. Someone is going slowly. I think that's Inat. Down at turn 1. He is back on the fire now, though. Cam is starting his lap. Yeah, Cam starting his lap. Who else is on a lap? That's not Rocco. Starting. Bibbin might be on one. Bibbin is on one. He's 300ths up so far, going through turn 16 and in towards 17 and 18, holding that rear end, always wanting to give way and slide out. But he's rounding the final 2 corners now. Can he improve on his 34.6? He spun it round the final corner. That, I think, is going to end his qualifying, unless he can get round in time. which I don't think he will be able to if he wants to see everything back up and go again. As he's just moving over to the side to let everyone through. But who is on laps at the moment as we get down to the final minute of qualifying? Who is next?
Cam's on a good one.
Cam is on a good one. I'll move on to him in a sec. I just want to make sure no one else is on a lap. Now, Inat's into the pits. That's his qualifying over. He's happy with a 33.8. That's a second
Cam
difference.
heading. Cam heading through the last corner now. Let's see as he goes to the line into second place.
Yeah, 6. Almost 7 tenths improvement on that lap. Only P2 though, and still almost 2 tenths off Max. I will say this, the gap between P1 and P5, that is a second as Cam spinning round at turn 2, I think that is at the moment. Who else is actually on laps? I think that is one of the Haas's who've just improved, Jordan. But we've got the final laps of qualifying now. Most of them starting their laps. Who's going to be able to improve is Titan is starting his lap as well. Everyone is close going down that main straight at the moment.
Yep, let's see if Hardy actually gets to the line because he's trying to start his lap. He's on an out lap, but let's see.
It's 3, 2,
it's gonna be so
1.
close.
He's just about made it. With 1 second left to go, he's being able to cross the line just in time as Joseph running off his lap. He goes into P4 with a 1 second improvement, 33.6. 6.4. 6 tenths off his teammate though. But he is into P4. Owersi into the pit lane. Thinks his qualifying is over. Who else is finishing off lap? Trolley goes P14, 4 tenths improvement. Who is next? It looks like not Louis, that was Simbox. He didn't improve on his lap though. As Sammy was a 10th up in the second sector through the final corner and up to the line. It's going to be a 34 flat. He only goes P11 with that though. As I don't think Cam's on a lap. He does end it off. Jordan finishing his off. He goes P3 with a 5 tenths improvement. I think he's lagging a little bit, so it's a little bit all over the place. Is Titan on a lap? He is. He's just finishing it off. Running the final corner out of fuel, so he's very low on it. To finish it off, where is he going to go? P6. 2 tenths improvement. It's Wolf invalidated his lap, meaning his qualifying's over. Best he can get is P13. And Louis, P15. 5 tenths improvement exactly. Who else is there?
That's it, I think.
Taylor couldn't improve, and I think, yeah, that is qualifying over. Just need to wait for Hardy's car to be put back into the pits. But that is your qualifying over. It is Max on top, the Austrian. Didn't he top last time out in Brazil as well?
He did definitely win, but I'm unsure about qualifying.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He was first or second, I think. One of them.
He started in the front row, I definitely remember that. But anyway, qualifying over here is what the order is going to be. It's Max on pole position by 1.5 tenths. Cam in P2, he was a 32.864, the only driver to get into the 32s. A lap that had stunking pace in that. And then Cam joining him on front row. Simbox, Titan, Owersi in that. And Rocco walking out your top 10, and then your rest of your grid is Sam, Alex, Wolf, Francisco, Louis, Trolley, Jack, Bibbin, and Evo not being able to start a time after crashing it in turn 10. But we're going to get into the race now. You need to remember there is no formation up, so we're going to get right into it. We've got just over, 30 seconds, as long as no one ready up straight away.
Yep, and a good camera angle as well. Start the race off.
Yeah, that is the one benefit of no formation up. but we are going to get going soon.
Yep. Also, as always is the case in Austin, the man who starts second has a good chance of taking the lead into turn number 1 from the man who starts first because of the inside line. So let's see if it'll happen again.
Yeah, the nature of the corner as well. It's mostly a hairpin, it's not really a tight apex. But you're basically turning a full 180 degrees in towards turn 1. Depending on what line you take, obviously. If you take the outer line, you don't have to turn as much. But we've got just under 5 seconds to go now. The question is, who's going to be leading into turn 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Red lights are on. And it's Pedal to the Metal, and we are racing in Coda now. Go, go, go. Who's got the better start this time around? It looks like Max has got it. Unless Cam can pull off a move down the inside. He has done it. He stuck it though. It looks like all clean until we move down towards the back of the field. Looks like there was an incident there between Wolf and one of the McLarens. Don't know if anyone's out though. As Taylor is spun round. That is at turn 3. But going through these S's now, who's able to make some moves? Looks like Jordan's trying to go for it, but he is a little bit laggy going through there. So
yep,
that
also
doesn't
a tie difference.
Sorry.
Yep, tie difference between Cam and Max as well. That
As
might
that's in that
also
spun round, he's hit the curb at turn 10. Siren W there, I think. He may have also taken one of the Alpines with him. As a VSC is out. He took a Louis and Trolley with him. I don't know if he can get
safety car
going again. As a full safety car has been deployed. And that is going to give me a little bit of time again, as that is what we had last time out in Brazil.
Yep. First lap safety car gives us a chance to breathe after so much that happens, and obviously a lot of different ties as well, and we need to go through that as well. So
yeah, that's going to give me some time. Yeah, a little bit of chance. As Cam actually starting on those mediums tyre, giving him the advantage. As Max, Merckx, OSE and Joseph starting the hards, Alex on the mediums, as well as his teammate harding Jack as Sam starting hards. The two Haas on hards, but Titan goes into the pit lane as Jack does as well and takes the bollard with him.
Yep. So once Cam did take the lead at turn number 1, he was also very scruffy through the S's, which Max was trying to have a go at him, but was a tiny bit too far back and just decided to stay behind. Good start for Cam, but later on in the lap, before the safety car, wasn't the best opening lap it could have been later on, but obviously turn number 1, he was able to take the lead. Best start possible. Into the first corner though.
Yeah,
and Rockhold, the only guy on softs.
Yeah, as your objective strategy is either going to be a medium hard or that was a soft medium hard if I'm right. As the bottom 5 at the moment have all pit, as Titan and Trolley are on mediums, and Jack, Francisco and Louis are all on hards. So it's going to be Cam who's going to lead the restart again. Wasn't in first off the starting 5 red lights, but he got into first at turn 1. So yeah, nothing too major happening this time around, as we didn't have any DNFs off the 5 red lights basically. Well, we got down towards turn 3 last time.
Yep, Evo also up 9 positions.
Yeah, I've just noticed that. 9 positions gained in 1 lap. Well, also because a couple others pit, but still.
Yeah.
As Bibbin, Taylor also up 6, as well as Alex, starting in P12. Made his way up as someone is in, I think. Yeah, it's Rocco. He's coming in off those softs. So what is he going to go on to this time around? That's the real question. Into the pit lane.
Yes, does he have damage?
He's changing his front wing, yeah. He's on to the hards. So he's hoping to go long and stretch those out. Hopefully. Well, I don't think he can get to the end. But I'm pretty sure it's close. Let me just check. Yeah, you can't get all the way to the end, but you can get close to it, as well as the tyre saving under the safety car. And you're not having to push as much.
So we should be able to get underway from next lap. So safety car will most likely be in at the end of this one.
Yeah,
everyone is bunched up.
Yeah, everyone all the way down the rock or have caught the pack now. So.
Yep, all 20 drivers still running as well, which is good. And a lot of different strategies, so it's really going to be a very interesting race with drivers running long. And last time we also had a wet interruption, so we had a wet race, which kind of changed it up a bit, but hopefully a first full dry race, so we'll be able to see the different strategies unfold as the safety car is coming in this lap.
Yeah, safety car going to be in this lap, as we've already been told by, I'm trying to remember who it was. Who had said, let me check quickly, it was Titan had told us it should be a completely dry race. But heading through 2018 now, the real question is, when is he going to go?
There he is.
Has he gone completely? He has now. He's full power down, and he has got away now out of turn 20. Has he got the restart that he really wants? It looks like he has got it over Max, but has anyone else got a better restart than the driver in front of them? It looks like Joseph had a better one than OSC, but Wolf, he's going to try to send it on the inside of turn 1. Has he got the move, as well as Titan going for it on the inside of Jack, and he is through up into P15 as there's some movements down at the back. It looks like it is Louis and Trolley going side by side there. Has they got it side by side, and he's spun round. Unfortunately, he is going to be seconds off.
Yep, unfortunate for him, as Cam might be a bit wide. Could we have a change for the lead? No, he's able to get on the power. But Max is using his ERS momentarily, not anymore. But they make their way through. Who has an opportunity down this straight? Can Jordan maybe have a go? He might be able to into turn number 12. Gaining inside line on Harjay. Can he get through? But Harjay is incredibly late on the brakes. Does he hit Sam? Gets very close to. But he keeps the position for now.
Yeah, staying in P1. Alexi is within 0.3 of a second. He's dropped out to 0.6 now. Is anyone else close enough for it?
Yep, as they make their way through 19.
Someone running wide there. Running? Who was that? It was Wolf. As Taylor already getting a time penalty. I'm only going on to lap 5 now.
And some of those laps were also on the safety car.
Yeah, so unless you're losing in sector 1, someone's also spun. Yellow. Who is that? It's Trolley. He's down at turn 19, okay. I think. It's Tristan in the chat again. Am I surprised? No. But RJ's on the back of Sam. Hopefully he doesn't spin round as someone's left a set. Actually, no, someone hasn't left a session. It was a trolley retire. And Jordan, he's lost out on a couple of positions there. I think he's lost on about 3 at least. RJ picking up a time penalty for track limits going through sector 1, sorry, not turn 1. But the real question is who's close enough to make any moves. It looks like Wolfie's on the back of Evo going down the straight in towards turn 12. Has he got the speed on him to make this overtake stick? He's done it. He's sent it on the inside. Has he got it through though? Don't push him off. And he is through up into P9 now.
Yep, Jordan also trying around the outside, gets close to contact, but Vivian just holds the position for now.
As I think Taylor just sent it on his inside as well.
Yep.
Trying to get up into P12, but he isn't close enough yet. It's an AlphaTauri and a Haas, basically 2x2.
Yep, DRS enabled now because the 2 laps after the safety car have been complete, so now we will be getting the DRS assistance.
Down the main straight and down the back straight from 11 to 12 and 20 to 1. But someone spun round. It's RJ and it's Sam. They've collided down at turn 1. I don't think RJ is a wing. He doesn't. He's lost it already. So he's going to have to pit, and he's on the mediums as well. Meaning he's not at too much of a disadvantage, but he might be able to get too many warnings due to having no front wing, as Walker is all over the back of him going through sector 1, but he's let him go and he's just going to fall down to last for now, as Taylor getting another time penalty. He's already up second. Someone spun round. It's Francisco. Does he have a wing stick? That was close between him and RJ actually.
Jordan and Bibbin also getting very close into turn number 11. A little bit of contact between them. Here comes Jordan up the inside now with DRS open as well. Battling in the background between Titan and TLR as well. He's trying to fight back. Jordan through on Bibbin. What about TLR and Titan?
He's not through yet.
Same position.
As RJ and Francisco still fighting it out, even though one of them doesn't have a front wing. So he's going to have to try and close up to the rest of the pack after he pits.
Ooh.
As in
I think
that.
there's a car running wide.
Yeah, I think that might have been one of the cars running wide going through turn 18. As in that. Actually got himself a time penalty. As Jordan is spun round. That's through turn 19. Hopefully his car doesn't on-ghost going off the track. Reversing for now. Staying out of the way. As a...
Yep. Wolf.
Did RJ just not come in? Oh, he did, sorry.
Yeah, Wolf was able to also pull a late lunge up the inside.
Someone's just joined. Hopefully that causes no issues. I think they've joined off Bibbin. So hopefully they leave, because they are not meant to be here. As Bibbin is trying to get past the other Haas. Again, he actually got the position when Jordan spun round. Is going in towards turn 11, sorry. As DRS is enabled, you get that DRS down that very long straight. The real question is, who's going to have the slipstream? Who's going to have the most DRS to try and make a move down the straight? It looks like no one at the moment, because they are just all sitting behind for now.
Yep, Titan, Vivian and TLR in a battle. They're all trying different
Evo and Alex,
lines.
sorry to interrupt, but Evo and Alex side by side going through turn 18, but Alex has had to lose out on the position. He's down, but it's only P8 for now, so it's not too bad at the moment for him. So I think someone may have went wide there. Might have been a Haas of Titan through the final corner. But on to the main straight. Is anyone able to go for a move in towards turn 1? Is in that, pulls out to the left hand side, doesn't send it though. Just wanting to sit behind for now. 0.3 of a second between him and Taylor. Has he got the one?
Oh,
As
Titan's
time
round.
spun round just like his teammate. Is
Yep, not
not a
going well
good
for
day.
Haas.
Yeah, not a good day for Haas at all. Hoping to improve on it, as the two AlphaTauris now are both into the top 10. Both going to be scoring points if it ends like this.
Yep, but I think they might be about to get close into turn number 12.
As Francisco is actually disconnected from the session. Hopefully he can get back in, as Wolf sent it on the inside of turn 12. Can he keep the position though? Joseph trying to go for a switch back on him, holding it on the outside of 14 in towards 15. Has he got it done? Joseph has kept the position for now.
It didn't look like TLR wanted to go for the move down the straight. He got actually very close, but I think he just decided to sit behind on that occasion.
Backing out because he knows it's his teammate.
Yep.
Well, actually no, he's not the full-time driver. He's Bib at the moment. He knows it's Bibbin, and he knows he's the full-time.
As they're side by side up ahead, I think.
Is there?
That's
Yeah.
Evo and Wolf.
Evo getting past Wolf, trying to get him back. It looks like those tires are slowly starting to die. It's 0.2 of a second. It's going to be very close. Both Mercs are actually trying to make overtakes, as well as in that. Is trying to go for one. Just not close enough yet as TLR. That's another time penalty for him. Someone spun round. It is Jack and TLR actually. But TLR, he's up to 9 seconds worth of penalties. So that isn't great for him.
I think you can get disqualified if you get too many.
30 though, so it's not that bad. But considering it's 30 warnings, and sometimes you get double warnings. Problem is, if you get disqualified, you cannot be given your places back. Even if it's the final lap, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's like the final corner and you get like a double warning there, maybe. Not sure. He's dropped down to P39. Close for moves. I've just noticed as well, Evo, he's up 14 positions. And he's a reserve driver.
Yep, and he is on the back of Joseph as well.
Yeah, he's trying to get up as well as Evo. He actually got himself another time. Is that his first or second? It is Titan and Taylor are side by side in the exit of turn 1. Basically like the Sainz Russell incident, kind of. But just going the other way, if that makes sense. To anyone else. As Wolf is trying to get this moved on in Evo down the straight, but it looks like
I think Evo's making the move here.
Yeah, he's going to go for it, sending it on the inside of turn 12. Can he make this one stick? Taking the apex, but then having to run it slightly wider, as Joseph getting a switch back again on him, holding it on the outside of turn 14. Has he held on just about enough, sending it back down the inside of 15, who has got the position? It looks like Joseph for now is still holding on, as Evo has had to concede for now.
Yep, a very close battle. Wolf just sitting behind right now,
hoping
waiting.
to make mistakes.
Yep.
Hoping one of them at least make a mistake. Both of them maybe going, and he gets himself up in a P5. It could happen here, but I've just noticed. Look at Cam. His gap has fallen down to 0.3 of a second.
Yep, I just noticed that as well. I was about to say, very close for the race lead currently. Obviously, Cam on the mediums, Max on the hards.
Those tires, those mediums, I'm pretty sure they're dead by now. They can last about 16 laps or so, but if you push them too much, you'll be losing tyre wear and grip about this time, I think it is. You can completely lose
Yeah.
it now. So you want to save your tyres, but I think he's going to try to go for it, Max. He's going to take the outside line. He's going to hope for it on the outside of turn 12, holding it for now. Keeping him on the outside, down the inside of turn 13 now. Can he hold on to it? Looks like he's got it for now, unless Cam can hold it. Round 15 and into round 14 as Joseph and Evo. Actually, Evo spun round
No.
on the exit at 12. That's not what he wants at all. As a
Yeah.
he spun at turn 8, I'm pretty sure that is. That is not a good day for him at all. As Jordan, he sent it down the inside. Actually, no, Francisco's not in the session.
Yep. So with the Cam and Max situation, it looked like that Cam was pulled to 1.6 seconds at one stage. So I think he pushed his tires maybe a bit too much, and his tires are already
Someone
gone a
spun
tiny
round.
bit earlier.
Jack
Yep.
spun round at turn 18. He's down to P17 now, but he's got an AI car in front of him, so it shouldn't be too long until he can get past. That's the good thing about ghosting, I think. If you disconnect from the session, your car will go into AI mode and ghost. So like it's not like too bad, if that makes any more sense to anyone. And Sam, he's all over the back of Bibbin, going through turn that'll be turn 7 and 8 now. Has he got the speed on the exit towards turn 10 and on towards 11 now? Has he got the speed on the exit to make a move, maybe on the inside the hairpin of turn 11? No, he's just going to sit behind and wait for the DRS and in towards turn 12. That is the overtaking zone, it seems, at the moment. It's 0.2 of a second, EOS being used, DRS wide open, and he's going to get it done on the straight. Bibbin has no defence left. His EOS is about 20%. He's also having to try to send it back on the inside. He's not close enough though. He's just having to give up the position for now. So that's unlucky for him to give it up. But yet Cam's in the pit lane now. What is he going to go on to? We're going to keep an eye on that as Wolf is in as well. It seems, I think they're going to go onto the hards, which they are. Wolf, he is going to go onto the hards as well. They're going to just send it towards the end of the race. But the real question is the undercut more powerful than the overcut? That is
We're
something
gonna
I
have to
don't
find out.
remember.
But well, like as Cam just giving you a little drift. Do
On
turn
the
number one, but
exit
that's
turn, yeah.
yep.
Is the I can't remember exactly. Is the undercut more powerful or the overcut?
I'm actually unsure either, but I guess it's gonna be a good surprise then for us to find out.
I think more people have said the overcut is better because your tires stay warm and they don't drop down to 70 degrees because of the cooler tire blankets, and you have to warm them up then. But I've heard other people saying it depends on track, but I don't remember round Coda which is stronger, which is something I should probably read up on before the set. Rocco gets the move down the straight again, sending Bibbin down to P10 now, as both Ferraris are up into P8 and P9, would be scoring 6 points between the pair of them. But yeah, P and P9 now for the Ferraris as Bibbin. He's down in P10. This is not AlphaTauri's day that well. It's not going too well.
Yep, as Alex into the pit lane now as well.
Undercut better due to more technical sector 1. Oh yeah, I forgot you did it last season. Alex also in. He's onto the hards. But I think the undercut may be more powerful, especially if you start on mediums. But if you start on hards and try to go for an undercut, I don't think it works as well. We are heading through Sector 1. Is anyone making moves? It looks like Louis has he just lost 1 or 2? I think he may have just lost 2. But he's trying to send it back from the inside of Jordan, who is lagging quite a bit. Unless that's just me, I can't tell exactly. But that car, it doesn't look like it's just staying in a straight line. It looks like it is lagging slightly.
Yeah, both Cam and Max both on 1 corner cutting strike so far.
Oh yeah, you were checking that. I forgot you could. But Jordan, he's going to try to send it on the inside of Alex, down in towards turn 12. He's got it down in the straight actually, so it doesn't even matter. As BRT Wolf has got himself up into P11, getting past Taylor. So he shouldn't have too many more problems as Evo getting himself another time penalty. What is he up to now? I think that is 9 seconds for him. It is 9 seconds. Someone's in the pit lane. It is actually Evo. So what is he going to go on to? It seems like everyone's going on to the hards. Is he going to follow suit? I think he might. Yeah, he has. As we see, look at Cam now. Look how much he's gained and bibbing just through that, like those 2 corners. The 2 final corners. It was, I think, a second at that point, but it's now down to under 0.5 of a second.
Yeah, Lewis and Ever very close as Ever comes out getting banging wheels a tiny bit there were.
Yeah, hoping he can stay in the position he is at the moment. Maybe I take over for a second.
Yep, Cam making an easy move on Bivin. Obviously, Cam's pit, Bivin hasn't. So, simple move there for Cam. The 2 Ferraris also running close together. We have yellow flags. Is that Harjay maybe? Yep, it is. Into the pits. Therefore, OT. Let's see what tires it is. It's the mediums, as expected. So Cam already through. And it'll be
And as
interesting
I've
to see
just
if
closed
Cam...
onto him,
Yep.
Jack spinning wide at turn 20. Not what he wants to do, especially when he was trying to get past Louis.
Yep. Unfortunate as... More penalties. Come on.
Yes, Louis was within 1/10 of a second of Titan going through turns 5 seconds 7, but he couldn't make the move just yet. It's now open back up to 7/10. As look at Cam now, he's trying to go for it on Rockhold on the inside. Has he got this move stuck? It looks like he has, jumping that curb massively, but he is up into P6 now. But you need to remember, if he closes in anymore, he may... He's not within the time, actually. What did I say the pit loss was? 17 seconds or so? At the start?
But yeah, the traffic will not be helping one bit.
Yeah, that traffic's not going to help. It's 18-second pit loss, but I think it may actually be like a 21. Not 100% sure if that is accurate. But Cam, he's also got past Sam as well.
Yep, he's had to waste a lot of ERS to make these overtakes. as well. He needs to get
Yeah.
through this traffic as soon as possible. One more car remains, which he won't be able to catch up to Simbarok, so just needs to get past in 80, I think it is.
In it, I think.
Yep. So he'll have DRS. He'll use the only bit of ERS he has.
He's closing
and I think
in,
he'll be able to
closing
make
in. It's now 0.2 of a second. He's going to pull it to the left-hand side, and he's going to send it on the inside, get it on the straight, take the racing line again, and keep it back up in the P3. But you need to remember, he's now 27 seconds off Max, who's into the pit lane now, meaning if I'm right, and he doesn't lose too much more time, he's going to be 10 seconds behind Max. That is not what he wants at all. Fresh mediums going on to that Aston Martin. Where is Cam going to be? He's only coming around the final corner now, and is Max coming out the pit lane. Where is it going to be? Well, I think Cam is going to take P2 at least, who sets the fastest lap now. But out the pit lane, it comes to Barracks. He's actually behind him. So that overcut has worked out even better than some of the others thought.
Yeah,
I said, look at that gap, it's still, he's still trying to go for it. Those cold mediums are not up to temperature just yet, so he's trying to get them moved on. And simple, but it's not that simple for him at the moment. He can't get this moved on.
Yep, and now those mediums will warm up. So Cam in third currently. Looks like he'll stay in third as Simbarix is just gonna try and pull away. He will have the DRS now. But I think he'll be a bit too far back for a move into turn 12. You'll have to sit behind. And I think Simbarix will just try and pull up the road now, as his medium should be up to temperature.
Sorry about that. I am now back. Was just trying to sort something. Yeah, he's got up in the P6. He's up in the P6 now, ahead of Wolf, after just pitting on the lap before actually. So those mediums are already up to temperature as Cam getting himself a 3-second time penalty, not what he wants at all in this race, especially if he wants to try to close up to Max again, but he is storming away. It's an 8.3 second gap as there's an Aston Martin spun round. It is Jack, I think, I'm not 100% sure, as Ineat and Jordan pull into the pit lane, getting on a new set of medium tyres. The real question is, who's winning this race?
Well, I'm just gonna stick with Max. He looks like unless there's any kind of like big changes like a safety car, it looks like it's gonna be Max. But even after a safety car, I feel like it may still be Max, even if there is any kind of safety car. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, that is the one thing that Max doesn't want right now. That is a safety car. But the real question is, if the safety car does come out and say, I'll make an example, comes out on lap 21, do you pull in for the softs? Or you just risk it on the tyres you're already on?
Well, the thing is, someone else will probably definitely dive in for softs. So it is going to be a hard choice, track position, or the soft, but it is easy to overtake though.
Yeah, Max in the fast lap. That's a 35.8. That is 0.3 quicker. Actually, no, Simbarix going 0.2 clear, and that is now a 0.4 gap to the fastest lap set at the moment, set in 2018 by Charles Leclerc.
Yep, lap 20. We are currently on only Joseph, I think, is the only driver currently who is close and will have DRS.
Excuse me, sorry about that. Kind of been having a coke during this race, so. Yeah, don't mind me. As that is hard drive spun again, and I've just set my coke down on my hard drive. I was praying it didn't spill, and thankfully it did not. That was far too close. As Joseph trying to get past, but he isn't able to do it just yet. The way I actually set it was half on and half off my hard drive, and by the angle I was looking at, would have fallen onto my exams. Max has just gone 8/10 quicker. What? If I'm right,
Yeah.
his fastest lap, if I'm right, was a whatever the 30 thing is. It was a 35.7, I swear.
Absolutely flying he
Dominance.
is.
Domination.
I think he might dominate this championship at this stage. Is he gonna win every race that he hits in?
You never know. Someone was drifting out there. I think it was Joseph. But Rocco is trying to go for a switchback move now, and Neville, can he get it done? He isn't close enough just yet, but he is holding on to the track. That track not. His tyres staying with him as ever running slightly wide. He's able to send it round the outside. Keep it. He has got up. So he's off trying to make more moves. And he's going to try to close into Alex.
Yeah, but Evo, I think, might try and fight back. He will have the DRS, and he does have quite a bit more ERS. So let's see. The Ferrari might be a sitting duck down the straight, but I think he might just have a tiny bit. He might just be a bit too much ahead for the Red Bull.
It's too far ahead. Just yet. Not yet. Some Alex. That's 6 seconds for him now. Not what he wants. And as it stands, if he gets one more time penalty, he's going to be losing out in P2.
I'm actually going to switch it to penalties as
As
Sam is going for it.
Down the inside of turn 18, setting him on the outside 19. He has got up into P9 again. The two Ferraris up into P9. Well, P9, sorry. But this time they're swapped around. Jordan. Time penalty for him. This is not Haas and AlphaTauri's day at all. I would say it's not Aston Martin, but then you need to remember what car Max is driving. Because look at Jack at the moment, he's down in last. That is not what he is in higher at least. As someone has spun, is that... Who was that? A Wesley maybe? That looked like a Wesley. I think he's just lost... No, it was Cam. Cam drifting out of turn 11, losing 6 seconds to Simbox. Yep. Not what he wants at all, especially when he's got that 3-second time penalty, and Messi within 3 seconds.
Yep, so he's gonna have to pull away
if he wants to keep the podium.
Yeah.
But we are now on lap 23 of 28. After this, we've got 5 more laps to go. What do you, if Max makes no more mistakes, makes absolutely no mistakes, and there's no safety car that comes out, actually, Ever's just spun. Hopefully, it doesn't cause safety car. I'm just going to say that right. If he makes no mistakes, no safety cars come out, no lap cars get in his way, what do you think the gap's going to be at the end?
I'm gonna go for, I'm going for 16 seconds.
With or without penalties. Because you need to remember, Simbox has 6 seconds with the time penalties at the moment.
Without penalties.
I would say without as well, so it'd probably be about 22 seconds at the end on the results screen. But I think, because look, he's just pulled out another 3 or 4 tanks there. He is flying. Quite literally flying out there.
Yeah, Joseph is actually very close. He's gone for it up the inside. He's getting through, up into fourth.
He's up in the fourth
Ooh,
now.
out of rock hole.
Being overtaken by Alex as well. Actually, no, he's trying to go on the outside of Alex. On the inside now of turn 13. Cannot get the move done there. It's going to have to wait until at least turn 15. If he can send him on the outside. And maybe go for a switchback if he can hold it. But Alex makes sure that doesn't happen. As Hojo getting himself a time penalty. Another one, actually. As it looked like Walker was going to come into the pits, but he's trying to let his teammate past here. The question is, does he let him go? Looks like he has. Or is he going to try to send it back up the inside? He doesn't. He just lets him stay there for now, at least. As there's not too much action going on at the moment. It's opened up to about 7 tenths everywhere. So just a bit more chill. But we're on lap 24 of 28. That gap is 13.3 seconds.
Well,
He's
I hope
pulled
it
out.
stops. I hope it stops around 16.
He's pulled out 1.6 seconds now as a high day retires in the pit lane. Not a great day for him. But Sam, he's on the back of a... No, he's going to try to go for it. He's going to take the outside line. Is he going to run the outside? He's going to try at least. Hoping he can stay there. Can he get it on the inside of 13 now? Sending it on the inside, hoping to make it stick as Alex having to run out a little bit wider. But he's going to send it back on the inside of 15. That is the overtaking spot if you get overtaken in towards 13, because if you've got the outer line, which turns into the inner line, going side by side through here. On it. For now, it looks like Alex has got it unless Sam can make a switch back on him. Back on the inside of turn 20, he's going to go for it, and he is going to get the position for now, as Alex doesn't have DOS, meaning Sam all the way again. Using all that EOS, using all that DOS, he's going to try to send it on the outside of Rocco, almost hitting his rear. But he has kept it on the track.
Yep. Might be our only scrap, but it is definitely an exciting one.
Yeah, I think Rocco may have just got himself a warning there as well. As ever, getting himself a time penalty. It's lap 25 and he's pulled that gap out in 15 seconds. Omi, I think you may be wrong. just slightly, you know.
Yeah. I hope it just calms down a tiny bit.
Only has to gain about a second more, you know. As well,
I think Max
sending it back on the inside, sorry on W there, but he sent it back on the inside, holding it on the outside of 13 now. He's going for a switchback move actually through 14 and then in towards 15. Has he got the inside line again? He's going to send it, take a very late line, but he's not got the position back again. He's having to hold it in P8 for now. He cannot get back into P7, but if he keeps fighting anymore, Wacko is going to get the position on him as well. But the other thing is, look at Inat. He's closed into this battle. He's got the DOS. So it's now going to be a four-way fight for P7. As Alex trying to hold it down the inside. Rocco trying to send it on the outside, pushing him slightly wide, but still kept him on track, giving him all the space that he really needed to stay on it.
Yep, it's also hit 16.2 out in front.
So unless that gap closes down at least 0.2 of a second over these next 2 laps, your prediction's wrong.
Well, I guess we'll allow as the
Look
map
at
continues.
Rocco though. He's just done it off track, I think, but as Alex giving it up, he's also going to lose his position in the it if he tries it anymore. I think he may have tried to get DRS on Rocco, but he doesn't have it. He does actually have it, but he's not going to be close enough, I don't think. Rocco, what the? Okay, he's got a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting, apparently. That was because Alex let off the throttle. Maybe that was his tactic. Get himself a time penalty, and he won't be able to take the position back for now. So that's probably going to go straight later as a penalty removal.
Ooh, in a
Alex
round.
running wide. Has he been spun by Alex actually? Because Alex had to run a little bit wide there.
Unsure of that, but just seeing in its bit around. I guess we'll allow anywhere between 16 to 17 seconds, but it's 16.9, so hopefully it just stays in that 1 second gap.
Yeah. As in the spun round, as he's going to get back into P14 as Titan comes in the pit lane. Does he retire, or is he just trying to get a fast slot?
It's up to 17 now.
So, can I guarantee that your prediction's wrong by any chance? Look at Evo, trying to send it on the inside of turn 8. Could not do it there as Taylor. Is he up to 15? He is, as well as Evo. Jack is up to 12. But, out in front, we're starting the final lap. Completely losing the rear end there as well. But we started the final lap. Max has completely dominated this race, apart from that safety car period where Cam was able to take the lead, hold on to it. But look at Evo, he's still trying to get up into P9 to get another position. But as Cam gets himself another time penalty, I think he's going to lose his position. He's up to 9 seconds. He's going to lose his podium. Someone spun round, it's Taylor. He's on the P14. This has not been a great day for him. As look at Jack and Louis swerving about on the back straight. Who's going to be able to keep the position? Looks like at the moment it's going to be Louis. But you still need to keep an eye on this fight for the points positions, the final points paying positions. Down the inside of turn 1, can he send it down the inside? He has got it done. Holding on, maybe making a switch back here. Evo does. Isn't close enough just yet for it. It's 1/10 of a second. But he's had to lose out on it. He isn't able to. But he isn't able to get it there just yet. He's lost out. It's now 0.6 of a second. But we're going to look to the man at the front. Max. Other than that one lap at the start. And that where Cam could pull out. He's there every single lap. And he's pit, got into the meeting and held on, and he's taking the win here again in Coda. That's 2 in a row for Max, that's 2 in a row for Aston Martin. Completely domination. As look at Alex and Jordan, he's tending it right on the outside. He's holding on to it, and he's up in the P9 now, but he's going to lose out due to time penalties. As you also need to look here, Cam's going to cross line P3 on track, but where is he actually going to be? I think it's going to be Oesi on the podium. Oesi takes the podium here actually. By just
by under 2/10.
By just 1.79 tenths. That's all it takes to lose a podium. As he gets podium, Joseph gets P4, and Cam takes P5 due to his time penalties. Not what he wanted. Not what he wanted at all. But as everyone starts
Actually, we have a
to cross
battle.
line.
We have a battle for 17th on this final lap. If you want to take us to it, Ace.
Yeah, got on the inside of Louis. He's got the position now, and he's gonna get P17, but it depends on penalties. Actually, I don't think he's going to P17. As has he just crashed before the line?
I think they might have all made it. Luckily.
I don't think he did. I think he crashed just before the line. And onto the podium for the second time in a row, taking that top step. It is Max. Again, he is taking it. He's just dominating at the moment.
Yep. Can anyone stop him? That's gonna be my question.
Well, you never know. Cam, he's a reserve. You need to remember that.
Yeah.
But he had dominated today. That gap before those 6 seconds worth of time penalties, so Simbarks, was 18 seconds. Meaning, you've lost that little bit. Oh well, it's fine. But Simbarks takes P2 in the German of Owesi, taking that final podium place, getting ahead of both Joseph and Cam on time penalties. Keeping a clean race. Remember, that sector 1, it is very tight and twisty, and it's very easy to run wide. But he did get that P3. Sam takes P6. Wolf, Alex, Rocco, and Bibbin run out of top 10. And Jordan in that Evo, Francisco, Titan, Taylor, Louis, and Jack round out your finishers, and then Harjay and Trolley are your non-finishers, but technically as well. Francisco did not get back in the lobby, meaning he was also a non-finisher. So, yeah. As that is everything from us here in Coda. Any final words for the stream, Omi?
Nope.
Not going any. Yeah. But yeah, Max completely dominated again here.
Yep, deserved as well.
Yeah. As where are we heading next week? Want to check. We're actually heading to Baku. I remember that well. Heading to Baku next week. Tight and twisty circuit. Castle section's probably going to get quite a lot of people out.
A lot of safety cars?
You never know. Hopefully not. That's obvious. I know me. For everything here in WOR for Coda. We'll see you next week for round 3 in Baku. Good night and bye.